Hello viewers, I am Ningamika Meti, Assistant Professor, Department of MBA, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. I am here to talk about Unit 2 sources of internal hiring. In my previous video, we learned about the meaning of internal hiring. So, what are the benefits of internal hiring and disadvantages of internal hiring? Today, we'll be talking about how the sources happens basically. So, what are the different sources of internal hiring? So, we'll discuss today. The sources of internal hiring or a recruitment consists of eight, like advertising, the vacant position to our employees, either circulars, job posting, and internet advertisements, from temporary to permanent, and employee referrals, appointment of promotion or a transfer, retired or retrenchment employees as a temporary or a contract position, present temporary employees or a contract position to permanent position, former employees for a part-time or a freelance or a work at home. So the last one is dependent or relatives of deceased and disabled employee. So these are the list of sources of internal recruitment happens inside the organization. So let us understand in detail one after the other what are the importance of that particular sources, how is benefited to the organization. We'll understand one after the other. The first one is advertising. So advertising, the moment we say advertising, so things will come into your mind is like picturizing about the job profile or giving some details about the job profile to the organization or inside the organization for the existing workforce. So advertising a job position through internal channels could motivate any staff who think they have a chance of getting the job. So what happens in an organization if there is an opening for any software engineering profile? So they'll try to put a advertisement or a ad related to there is an opening for a software engineer profile. So these are the norms and rules and regulations for this particular profile updating for, and the person should be experienced of 5 or 10 years, and he should have so many skill set. So you will put out a kind of advertisement as a recruiter in an organization inside the organization basically. So you will motivate the present staff or existing workforce in order to apply for a particular profile. So here are some of the ways you could advertise to your own staff. Own staff refers to the existing workforce. So how can they make it? Either to the job opportunity through mails. So people will send a mail inside the organization like there is an opening for software engineer profile. So referral bonus will be given if your referral bonuses can be given if you are referring, or either if you are interested you can also apply for a profile based on your skill set. Something attractive mail can be shared to the members of the organization inside, so where they can motivate them indirectly and apply for a particular profile. Keep an updated jobs career section on your company internet. So whatever the career profile it is there as an employee looking out for, based on that they'll try to advertise about the job profile inside the organization through internet. Post the job on your corporate website if you don't have an internet. For example, if you don't have any bandwidth outside the organization, you can post inside the organization because it is preferably mentioned only inside the organization or to for an existing workforce only. So pin the job ad on your company notice board, make the ad eye catching. So whatever the ad you want to mention it on the post or on the websites or on the company notice board, make it little eye catching, seeing that people get attracted and they can apply for a that particular profile. So coming to the advertising can be of circular or job posting. So what does the circular says? Circular is nothing but it is a form of a letter that is used to circulate any special message to a huge number of audience. So they'll try to mention the messages regarding the profile for opening. At the same time, they'll try to put it in a letter format which is equal to mention that there is a profile opening and these are the skill set, it is in the format, and this should be can apply for a job, the experienced or the fresher, based on the availability they can mention it in a letter format which can be translated among the organization. And this is cost effective means because you are targeting the huge number with the less expenses. It is important is briefly discussed below. How it is important? Easy method of conveying information. So with a small letter, you can send this circular to the different departments, different levels of organization inside the company. So where you can reach the target audience as much as possible. So this is the method of conveying information. Very easy word should be used, simple and effective way to convey any information. No ambiguity shouldn't be there. Keeping the huge number of the people, they try to make the information crisp and clear. And the second one is achieving economy. So circular letter can be used for wide publicity of products. So they try to, this letter can be used for publicity of a product. As a result, the organization can save cost of sending letters to different parties separately and gain economy. So by doing this, they can again give the information very easily with a less cost of money as well as time. So this way they can build a proper rapport between the employers and employer. The next one is saving time. So circular letters transmit information to large number of people at a time. So it can be sent to many people through letter, so it can reach the target audience easily with a lesser time period. So it does not require reaching each individual separately, thus it saves time. So need to go and meet each person, so you can send it one shot also and less effort. So the effort is only for creating the letter, that's it. But once the letter is done, so it will do the work as usual. Need not to take much time or it need to be supervised, nothing as such. So it is less effort. So the next one is intranet advertisement. In advertising, the first part we learn about the circular or job post, and the second one is internet advertisement. So internet is an internal or private network which the organization basically use it in order to have their own website in terms of privacy, as well as they can share the information inside the organization only. So this is based on internet technology and access it over the internet only existing employees inside the organization. So an internet is a mean for the exclusive use of the organization and its associates, customers, employees, members, suppliers. So these people can be used only based on some references and preferences. They can use this platform, and it's protected from unauthorized access with the security system. So whatever like unauthorized people cannot be a part of it, and they can just only share the information inside it only authorized people can be a part of it. And the next one is some companies advertise or publish a vacant post available for hiring of its employees, posting it on company internet bulletin points, so such that attracted people who are actually interested, who they will apply for a particular profile. And internet is similar to the internet except that is confined to the organization. This is also pretty similar to the organization only, but no one can use it until they have a access. And the next second point is from temporary to permanent. So there are few people in the organization who are working for an temporary basis, either based on some particular project, some particular job they'll be working. So they have their own rules and norms based on their performance, based on their improvement in the work. In order to motivate them, they will put into the permanent position, and these are the best sources for internal recruitment. So organization find these sources to fill the vacancies relatively at the lower level owing to the availability of suitable candidates or trade and pressure in order to motivate them on the present job. So based on the performance what they have given a up to the mark performance or higher the performance, keeping that into consideration, they'll be turned to be a temporary to the permanent position. So an interview references and resumes can provide a good sense of candidate ability basically. But whereas coming to the temporary employees, they will gauge the performance of an employee, or they validate the performance of an employee based on how well he can do the job, how is he suitable for this particular profile can be done, and they will look out for the further development and move to the next position where there is an opening. So this is all about the from temporary to the permanent. Next one is employee referrals. So I was just telling about the referrals bonus, referral schemes. So this is a type of a internal hiring where the existing employee have an opportunity to get some of the candidates from outside the organization with his reference, where he is giving an opportunity to the outsider, keeping him as a base. They will try to hire the person if he has a eligibility criteria, capabilities, and skill set. So if the person is suitable and he is got hired, they will be getting a some fees called as referral bonus or finder fees. So this is basically happens in many organizations because there is a person who is acting on behalf of them. If things goes wrong in the future, the person who has recruited, again the thing, again one person will be eligible to take care of it, that is a person who has referred it. So this can be a good source of recruitment. When employees recommend successful referrals, they are paid monetary incentives which are called finder fees. So employees can develop good prospect for their families and friends by equating them with the advantage of a job. So this is very effective means many qualified people can be reached because you are get as an employee you're getting an candidate from outside the organization with a very less cost. With the only a phone call or a mail or something, you will try to convince them and put them for an interview as an employee. And if he is already selected, then he will as an employee who took as a reference from outside, so he'll be getting benefited in terms of referral bonus. Fourth one is appointment of promotion and transfers. So promotion and transfer are the among the present employees can be a good source of recruitment based on their performance, based on their eligibility criteria, they can recruit it. So what are the advantages of people promoting to higher position? So it is a good public relation because they already know the employee and they'll be having a good rapport between the employee and employer. It builds a kind of a moral loyalty among the employee. So it encourages competent individual who are ambitious. It improves the probability of good selection since information on the individual performance is readily available. They have all the performance of a person who is already worked in an organization. All data is there. How many awards he's got, how many achievements he has got, what project he has completed, and what span of time he has completed. Keeping that as a consideration, you can put up for the better position. So it is a cheaper than going outside to recruit because you are finding out the person inside the organization. So it will not cost any extra amount to be taken care. So those chosen internally are familiar with the organization. When carefully planned, promotion from within can also act as a training device for developing the middle and top level. If they are recruited properly and if they are promoted, they can also train in a better way with a lesser cost, and keeping them in a very good position makes them to motivate better. So this is all about promotion. Coming to the transfers. Another way to recruit from present employees is transfer without promotion. So few people they'll get transferred based on their performance. He'll be taking care of some particular region. And let us take an example of Bangalore region. So there is an issue with the some other department in a other region like Chennai or some Mumbai region. So that person can be moved to the transfer without giving any promotion. So that is the way they are giving an opportunity to an employee in order to get benefited out of the other region, how they work there, what is their practices, what is going down, what is the plus points. So to analyze the situation, you as a manager moving the employee to the other department or a other place. So transfer are often important is providing employees with a broad-based view of the company. So necessary for future promotion, keeping them how they work in the transfer. They'll keep it assigned every jobs and posted things and see how the work can be done by an employee. Based on it, they can plan about the promotion also. So transfer involves shifting of an one employee from one job another or one place to the another place. While transferring an employee, it is ensured that the employee to be transferred to the new job is capable of performing it. So whatever the task they are given, he should be eligible enough to perform the task. And the next one is retired or retrenched employee as a temporary or a contract position. So you might see due to the pandemic situation, you might be aware of it also. So many of the people due to COVID situation, many people has been removed from the organization. Why basically this is happening? The company itself is not earning the profit. How will they give the salary to the other employees? The higher post, higher profile people who are earning the higher salaries, they are removed from the organization. So that is called as retrenched due to some layoff, due to some present situations. They remove the employees from the organization after the situation can be controlled. Like might be after 6 or 7 months, if the situation controls, they can give them opportunity to those people come back to the organization with a lesser pay and make them work on it. Again, that is also internal source of hiring or a recruitment. And retired employees, many of the people who get retired, they'll be not getting any source of income to lead their life. In that case, you can make utilize of those people and make them work inside the organization because they have worked in an organization for long years, right? More than 30 or 40 years. In that case, they'll be having more knowledge about the how things can be handled, and giving them some temporary contract job, even they will also feel comfortable that they are earning and still they are valuable to the organization. So this way they can settle many conflicts or control things in a better way, and loyalty can be improved. So these are the benefits of making the internal hiring to replace the retired employees. And the next one is present temporary employees or contract position to permanent position. So with the tight labor market, you can see so many of the employees are turning to be a temporary to the permanent, or due to contract employees they have worked a very best job. They got award. They motivated themselves in such a way that they have to get a permanent profile. In that case, they can check out the person who is suitable for it, and they can see the person can do the job or not. Many sales profiles, this happens in a sales company, because one or other way there'll be a very huge opening for a job profiles, so that way they can place them in a better way. With the tight labor market and an unemployment rate floating around 3.7%, there are signs that some employees are facing worker shortages, are more willing to rehire the retired, so they can rehire them or other former employees such way that they can convert the temporary or a permanent to a temporary contract position to a permanent employees, or they can get the employees who are already existing in the organization. By this way they can make the person get settled in the organization. This is the best way to hire the people inside the recruitment being a part of the organization, but might be left due to some unconditional situations. So, but they'll be available to the organization. And the next one is former employees for a part-time or a freelance work at a home. So there are some employees who are being inside the organization for a some time period. Some retired employees will be there who will be working for an organization from home. So they can come back to work on a part-time basis, or many recommend someone who would be interested in working in our company. Sometimes people who have left the company for some reason or other willing to come back and work individually, who left for other jobs, they can come back, because these cases happens for the women employees. Due to maternity benefit they need to leave the job. Due to unconditional situation they have to leave the company. They take a break of some days, and again if they are interested they can come back and give a very good profile with a better salary. That is the way they're giving the women empowerment. So many MNC companies they do this type of profiles to be updated. And the next one is dependent or relatives or deceased and disabled employee. So due to some unconditional situation, accidents happen in an organization, some person has spoiled his health or he has no more in the organization. In that way, they can provide an opportunity to their dependents who are being a part of their family. They can work on behalf of them, and they will also act as an internal source, because those people already working in an organization on behalf of them he is working. If other person who has met with an accident when working due to some uncontrollable situations, so he has lost of any part of his body, in that case for them also they'll be providing an opportunity. So some organization with a view to developing the commitment, loyalty of not only the employee but also his family members, to build up a image, provide employment to the dependents of deceased, disabled and present employees. Such a way they show that they are actually supporting the employees in terms of their unconditional situation. So such organization find this source as an effective source of recruitment. So these are all the sources of internal hiring. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.